Right off the bat, I'd love to just hear your story and kind of your experiences thus far with the Shriners Hospitals for Children.
Okay, well, when I was born, I was diagnosed with this condition called fibular hemophilia, which means that one of my legs grows slower than the other. Um, in my case, it's my left leg. Also, my left foot has three toes on it, which is pretty cool, I guess. um, anyway, so we went to a doctor in Omaha, and they told us that we would have to amputate our leg. My parents didn't really like that decision, at least in my case. So they asked, oh,
Oh, I was just going to ask, how old were you at this point?
what?
How old were you at this point?
Um, Honestly, I don't really know.
Pretty young. You were pretty
Yeah,
young.
yeah, about 6 months old.
Oh wow. Okay. Very very.
Yeah, I don't really remember all this. Yeah. Um. Anyway, so we went to Shiners for a second opinion, all the way down in St. Louis, 7 hours away from here. Uh. So they did a little checkup on my leg, and they told us that we would be able to do a leg lengthening surgery when I was around 9 or 10 instead of amputating. So yeah, we met every 6 months for the next 8 years until 2018 when I got a fixator put on my leg. This thing, it had
Oh
rods
wow.
sticking into my leg. There were 13 of them, um, and these knobs, we there were six of them. Well, this is what it looked like at the end, but we would turn these this way, if you can see,
Uh huh.
kind of big. You would turn them, and then uh, my leg would grow along with the fixator, which is kind of a cool thing.
That
Um,
is cool.
yeah, and every couple weeks, we went to physical therapy um, at the hospital, but we also did it at where we were staying at the Ronald McDonald House. Um, I forgot to mention this, but for the next 5 days after my surgery, we stayed at the hospital so that they could check on me and stuff. But yeah, for the rest of the time, I stayed at Ronald McDonald House. We then we went home in the middle of August of that year, and then in November or December, we got this it taken off. Um, yeah, so we kept meeting up for the duration of 2019. Um, Actually, I went to a NASCAR race at Kansas City that year. Um, yeah, which is pretty cool. And then during winter break of 2020 this year, um, I had another surgery where they closed the growth plate of my right knee. So yeah, that's the last major surgery if everything goes according to plan. Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic to hear. I love your example showing it. That's the first time I've seen something like that. So thank you. That was really cool. How so that was on for approximately a year, you said, pretty much?
Um, I think it was on for about, yeah, so June till November. I
June.
guess I
Oh,
forgot
okay.
to mention I got it on June 6th. Uh,
Gotcha.
I forgot, but yeah, so about 6 months.
Oh, very nice. I appreciate you sharing that story. I was scrolling through the St. Louis Shriners Instagram page, and I saw there was a post about you and your buddy Connor. I wanted to ask kind of all the fun, as much fun as you could have being able to stay in the Ronald McDonald House and then visiting the St. Louis Hospital. What were some of your memories of the doctors and the experience there?
Well, we were allowed to go out and do things. I remember with my friend Connor, we both have a Nintendo Switch, so we would play games on that while we were doing physical therapy. Um, and we went to a couple St. Louis Cardinals games together, which was pretty fun. Yeah.
Very cool. When you went to the Kansas race, was that your first one? Your first
Um,
NASCAR race?
well, actually, I went. to one in 2014 when I was 5, before I had any surgeries with my dad. But in 2019, I went with my whole family, my mom, my dad, and my twin sister.
Are you guys all race fans?
Um, yeah, I would
Getting
say,
there, right?
yeah,
Very cool. Who's your favorite driver right now?
yeah, you.
Oh, there you go. There you
Yeah,
go. That's I appreciate that answer. You can be honest and say like Kyle Busch, but thanks. No, that's awesome to hear.
I love what you're doing, how you're representing Shiners and all the patients. That's really kind, and yeah, I just wanted to thank you for that.
Oh, I really appreciate it, man. Thanks. It's been fun. I've gotten to talk to a lot of kids, and I can tell you that you're definitely a very bright young man, and I've enjoyed your story so far. I hope we can really get to meet each other, not virtually, one day at a racetrack, and we'll be able to give you the full experience. I think. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that'll be sooner than later, and we can start getting fans back in the garages, and you can come see it firsthand and up close. So
Yeah.
it's coming close, but I do want to thank you for sharing your stories. I had a couple more questions I just wanted to ask since you've kind of taken on this ambassadorship role. What's been your favorite thing? Has it been getting to talk to people? Has it been getting to share your story more?
I like a lot of things. Of course, getting to talk to people is nice. I get to give speeches a couple times. Uh, yeah, I just like sharing my story with others, spreading awareness. Yeah, I like doing that. That's probably my favorite part. Also, meeting up with the doctors. They're so nice. It's not like a typical doctor's office. It's like a second home. They're really kind to you and everything. So it's really nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny you say that because every time I get to talk to patients, I enjoy them saying, for what the experience is and how what they're going through. They do have fun doing it. I think that's such an amazing thing and a very very fantastic message that what you are going through can be painful and scary and hard, but you're having fun doing it because of the people there. So I think that's really cool, and I think it's awesome that you enjoy sharing your message. You're a great public speaker, so I think you got a good career, hopefully in the future with that. I think you're better than me already, so maybe who knows? No, but I appreciate it, man, and I think it's been very inspiring and cool to see your story and kind of your progression and your attitude on it. I think everyone could learn some lessons from you, and hopefully we'll be able to chat a lot more times because I think I might have a new debrief or a crew chief that I can give a call to and figure out what we need to do after races. But I want to get you to another one. That'd be a lot of fun. Maybe we'll do a different one other than Kansas since you've been there already. Who do you have a favorite one on your bucket list?
I don't know, honestly. Bristol is a fun one. It's kind of cool how it's kind of like under the lights and like kind of a small racetrack. It looks cool.
Did you
Um,
just watch the dirt race there?
um, Not
They
yet.
had the first big NASCAR on dirt, and it was at Bristol, so it was pretty fun. There was a lot of beating and banging there, but Bristol's a great track. I think that's a good pick for you. My favorite, I would say, if I had to choose, is probably Daytona, the super speedway.
Oh, okay.
Um, it's
Yeah.
fast, it's big, it's hard. That one's a lot of fun, and so are the road courses. All the road courses where we're going left and right. Those are a lot of fun too.
My mom really likes Daytona.
Yeah. Nice to meet you, Mom.
You too.
I appreciate you guys doing this and having the chance to talk to Brody. I'm learning a lot.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Thank you for doing this. Yeah. And also one more thing. Speaking of NASCAR and stuff,
Mhm.
I didn't know this at the time, but is this your dad's car?
Yeah, that's awesome. That's my dad, Chad. He drove that car for Jack Roush in the late '90s for John Deere. Yep, that's him.
Yeah. When I was a little kid, I also really liked John Deere, and I also like NASCAR a lot. So it was kind of a cool thing to have them both combined. So yeah, it's pretty cool how it.
Well, I'll have to get I'll have to get some memorabilia together, and maybe we'll send you a little care package with his and my
Yeah,
stuff. That'd be pretty neat.
yeah, that'd be cool.
I think he'd love being able to know that someone out there still wants his autograph, even though he's a little older than me. I like to give him a hard time every now and then, but that's really cool. You have that. I love it. Hopefully, here in the soon future, we'll be able to get a Shriners car made, and we can give it to you.
Yeah, cool.
Awesome, man. Well, I certainly appreciate it. I won't take too much up of your spring break. I know you're probably wanting to do a lot of fun things, but it certainly has been a pleasure, Brody, and I really look forward to talking to you again and hopefully seeing you at a racetrack soon.
Yeah, me too.